Right behind me, I've got the 2026 GMC Acadia Denali Ultimate. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jason and I do reviews on vehicles here in Canada, so reviews just like this. If you love car reviews, be sure to like this video and also subscribe to the channel. And thank you to Georgetown Chevy for allowing me to review this beautiful Acadia Denali Ultimate. So in today's video, I'm going to be covering the different models that you can get with the GMC Acadia, the safety features that do come with the Denali Ultimate model, the engine specs, the exterior, the interior, the infotainment system, and of course the pricing. So in terms of the different models, here is a list of all of the models that are available with the Acadia. And now here is the safety features that do come with the Denali Ultimate model. You do get a good amount of safety features. Now in terms of what powers the Acadia, this does have the 2.5 liter turbo engine. This produces 328 horsepower and 326 pound-foot of torque. As for the fuel economy with this, you're looking at about 12.1 liters in the city and about 10.1 liters on the highway. And if you're going to be towing with this, well, you can tow about 5,000 pounds. And even on the engine cover here, you kind of have like this carbon fiber trim going on, which actually looks pretty neat. All right, well, let's jump right into this beautiful Denali Ultimate. I love the look of the Denali Ultimates on whether it be SUV, the pickup trucks, everything on those just looks super nice. Now on the bumper here, you do have a body color bumper, obviously. And down here, you kind of have like this lower grille area with a sensor right there, right below the license plate. There's safety sensors that do run across in the front, LED fog lights on both of the sides, obviously. And then really you get into this beautiful grille. I love the accents on this. You kind of have like this black chrome grille that's full of everything, and even like the gray GMC letters here instead of the red. There's also a front-facing camera with a washer. And man, the grills on the Denali Ultimates is by far my favorite. And then you just really get into these beautiful lights. You got the C-shape LED daytime running lights, and then your typical headlights in the center there. And even on the side, look at the detailing on this. I really like this. Kind of looks like something from Cadillac, and even in the light here you have GMC engraved into it. All right, now coming around to the side, if you're not familiar with this model or the Acadias in general, this is actually a 3-row SUV, believe it or not. So let me show you something cool up top, because this has one of my favorite features on a vehicle, which is the dual pane panoramic sunroof. Even up here you've got the gloss black and chrome roof rails. Around the windows, a bunch more chrome, and then in the center here, obviously you have the gloss black. And as for the door handles, these are very unique as well. You got the chrome and then the blacks going on, and then the side mirror here, you do have the black and then the typical black plastic, the turn signal built in, and the side mirror camera. This has cameras everywhere, so a bunch of angles, and I'll show you that inside on the touchscreen. Now along the bottom here on the front doors, you do have the chrome Denali badging, and then really you get into these gorgeous wheels. These are your 22-inch wheels, so you've got the aluminums going on and kind of like these granite pockets, which makes this thing stand out. So if I do take a step back, you can see this definitely suits the vehicle. Okay, coming around to the rear of the Acadia, this is very unique. Down here on the bumper, you have a body color bumper, rear safety sensors, you have the reflectors back here, and right there beside the reflector is your reverse lights. You've got the quad exhaust setup on this, and this piece right here, if you do remove it, there is a hitch underneath, so covering it, you can see you get a nice clean look. And then just moving into your tailgate area, on here you've got the chrome Acadia badging, all-wheel drive badging, the Denali letters, and then GMC back here as well. And then you have your rear camera with a washer, and then really these super cool looking LED lights. I just love the designing and how they made this thing. And similar to the front lights, even on the side here, you've got the nice designing on the lights. And then on your glass area here, you do kind of have like this spoiler at the top with the brake light and a digital rear view mirror camera. All right, let's go ahead and open up the tailgate and show you what you really get back here with the Acadias. Now this is a power opening tailgate, obviously, if you're going to be getting the top trim. So with all of the rolls up, you still have a good amount of storage space back here. So whether you're going on family road trips or just lugging around stuff like groceries or whatever it is, there's a ton of room. And other things back here that you will find on this side is all of your power seat controls. Now, one thing to note, for the second row, you can fold them down, but not bring them back up. For the third row, they're power folding down and power folding back up. If we look below this mat area and pull up the carpet area, you have this tub that you can definitely utilize for space. It's a decent size. I was not expecting that on this vehicle. So you have more space below here. All right, let's jump inside and see what we have in terms of like the trim and everything on the Denali Ultimate. But yeah, you can see right off the bat, you got the blacks, the browns, the wood, a ton of different trims going on that do stand out. Down here, you have a good amount of storage space. You've got a speaker right here, and this does come with the Bose sound system. Plus you have chrome trimming around this, and then this super nice looking brown interior. I love the X pattern stitching. Even this designing here, you typically get on like the Denali Ultimates. This has the chrome strip here, and if you look right below it, this also has interior ambient lighting and the beautiful, beautiful wood trimming. There's another speaker up here, and everything here you will notice throughout the interior. Okay, like I was mentioning, this is a 3-row SUV, so I'm going to start off in the 3rd row, show you what the seats look like, the legroom, the headroom, and what you really get back there. And in order to get into the 3rd row, it's very, very easy. You do have this little button right here, so if I just press this, the seat just pops up like this, and then you can really just move it forward, and you have access to the 3rd row. I really like the interior on this. You have the beautiful, beautiful brown, and even the rear seats back here, you have the perforated back section, the middle section, the white contrast stitching on this. Very, very nicely done. Now, let me jump back here and see the legroom and the headroom. Okay, first off, I just want to point out this right here. So a lot of vehicles will have like a super low thigh support, and this is okay. I mean, I wouldn't sit back here for long road trips. I would probably put my kids back here, but for short trips, nothing to worry about. And let me just put this seat back and show you really in terms of the legroom. So if I just pop it down like that, so I have still good amount of room, even though this can probably be moved up a little bit. I'll still have good room, and plus captain's chairs, I can just stretch my legs out here. In terms of the headroom, you do have a generous amount of headroom back here, so there's no issues at all with like legroom and even headroom. It's just like the thigh support a little bit, but I mean, you can live with that if you're going on short trips. And the reason why you have so much headroom up here is because this whole section goes inwards, kind of like the pickup trucks. So that opens up a ton of space. And other things you'll find back here is a cup holder area, and then like this storage area, plus a USB port, and all of this will be on both of the sides, which I like. And then in order to get out of here, you really just press this and just push the seat forward. All right, now let's touch on the 2nd row seats. Like I was mentioning, you get the captain's chairs, and these are a little bit different than the 3rd row because here you have the X pattern stitching, and even the piping, the stitching, everything just looks very nice, and you get the same perforated bottom and back sections. These seats also come heated, which is a bonus. There's also the nice designing engraved in, the ultimate badging on both of the seats, which is pretty neat because you get that on the front. I do wish that they gave the 3rd row this kind of love, but hey, the 3rd row is still comfortable. And since these are captain's chairs, you do have your very own armrest. And not only that, if I just pull up this little guy here, I can also recline the seats. And now let me jump back here and show you the legroom and the headroom for the 2nd row. So in the 2nd row, again, tons of legroom here, and this seat can probably be moved up or back, whatever it is, I'll still have a good amount of legroom. In terms of the headroom, I think it's a little bit more in the back actually, but still, I have a decent amount, as you can see. So nothing to worry about. Now behind the driver and passenger seats, I love that they have the soft touch material, no plastic, and then you have this storage area, and then on the other side as well. On the rear console area, you have cup holders with chrome trimming around it. You have your heating and cooling controls down here, along with the heated seat controls for the 2nd row. You do have USB ports down here, and then you do have this outlet, plus some space down here. All right, let's check out the front and see if anything is different compared to the rear. There's some things that are different, like down here, you do have not only this space, but a water bottle area, and obviously your tailgate button. And then also up here, you have this beautiful speaker grille here. And then everything else is pretty usual, like your window controls, side mirror controls, and then your driver memory seat controls. Now, as for the front seats, I think this is where the fun starts. So identical to the 2nd row, very, very nice and comfortable with the badging also in the seats there. Not only do these seats come heated, but they're also ventilated, and they have a massage feature. So all of your controls are right here, and then this little button here is for your massage feature. Even down here, you have this nice Denali chrome and black door sill piece. Underneath, nothing too crazy, just your pedals. Here's your hood latch release. Up here, you have your electronic parking brake, different modes, all-wheel drive button here, auto start stop, and then your cluster dimmers. Even around the vents here, chrome trimming and the beautiful wood trimming. As for the steering wheel, this does come power adjustable. So once you're inside of the Denali Ultimate here, you do have soft touch material on the dashboard with the contrast stitching. You've got a speaker here, speaker there, speaker in the center, and then 2 more over there. This also has my favorite thing, which is the heads-up display. And if you'll notice on the pillars, you do have this nice suede material, and on the roof. And then you get into this gorgeous fully digital cluster area. This is an 11-inch cluster. So on here, you have the nice details. You can view all sorts of different information, and all of that is controlled through here. So if I just click it, it's going to change the whole look. You can also see a full map view of Google Maps. If I click it again, you have your driver assistant stuff here. Again, you come back to this page. So yeah, you can view a ton of different stuff within the cluster. As for the steering wheel, this does have the soft touch material, the contrast X pattern stitching. This also comes heated, and you will notice this here and this, which is for your hands-free driving, and a ton more chrome trimming down here all the way around. Actually, the Denali badging here. On the left side here, you're going to find all of your cruise control settings, follow distance, your lower gear, and here's how you activate the hands-free driving. The other side has your Bluetooth, music, heated steering wheel control, all your phone controls, your cluster controls, and all that good stuff. Also back here, you have your paddle shifters, as you can see, and front and rear wiper controls, high beams, and indicators. The other side is your gear shifter. All right, now moving to the center armrest, you've got the nice soft touch material, the perforated middle section here, contrast stitching, and opening this up, you do have this tray which can be popped out, and then you have space in here as well. Now, before I touch on the center console here, I just want to show you on the side, you do kind of have like this hard soft material with the contrast stitching, and you also have more space underneath the console, and you do have a 12-volt outlet down there, so a ton of room even down here. Now on the console itself, you have cup holders, more chrome trimming, and then a ton of wood trim. How nice does that look? And if you go ahead and just push this little guy back, you have a wireless phone charger, more space here, and then USB ports. And then right here, you do have a few controls. So this is all of your heating and cooling temperature controls. You've also got the heated seat controls, the vented seats, and then the passenger side as well here. There's a few controls here which I want to touch on, but mainly it's on the screen as well. And then you get into this super nice looking 15-inch touchscreen. How nice does this look? I love how it's all just one piece, including the temperature controls, and even the designing around the vents and all of that. It really looks nice. So on here, you can view all sorts of different things, and as you can see, there's a ton of them. First off, you got the vehicle status here, so you can view a lot of things about the vehicle. You have the silhouette here with a bunch of different plus signs. So let's say if I click this, it's going to show me the tire pressure. So whatever you click here, it'll show you that piece of information. There's also the maintenance button down here, so it has all the essential information. Heading back, you've also got the gauges, and again, the essential gauges here. Here is the trip information, so everything is nicely laid out. And then heading back again, you've also got My GMC, there's Google Assistant, Play Store, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and here are the cameras. So you have the bird's eye top view. So right now it's the reverse camera that's showing, but if I click this, it's going to show me the front facing camera. Here are the top front view, the top rear view, and then your side cameras. This is facing the rear, and this is facing the front, and here is the hitch camera. And also, if I just go back into this, I can turn on or off the bird's eye view here. So let's exit out of this. There's also the trailering section. So in here, you're going to find your light test, checklist, all of that stuff when you are towing with this. Heading back, you also have these settings. So this is typical on any vehicle, just small little things that you can fine tune. There's also the ambient lighting section. All of these colors to choose from, the brightness, very cool. This also has the auto park assist. Here's the climate section, and you can obviously control it down here, but on the screen itself and for the rear. And then you have the Wi-Fi hotspot, and then under audio, you have AM, FM, Sirius XM, Bluetooth, USB, and news. You've also got the maps, like I was showing you. This does have Google Maps built in. You've also got the phone section once you do have it paired. And then really you have the controls and news. So under controls, here you're going to see a bunch of different things. Some of the things will be like repeated, but in order to activate your exterior lights, because you probably noticed there's no control here, anywhere here, or really here, you have to go through the lights section or the shortcut menu here, and that's how you turn on your lights. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the touchscreen here, but I really like the layout and everything. Now moving up here, you have your rear view mirror, but if I do this, it's also a digital rear view mirror. And then if you move further up here, here's where your sunglasses go. You also got the interior light controls, the sunroof controls, sunshade controls, hazards, SOS, and OnStar. And here's the key fob for the Acadia. It's your typical GMC key. All right, let's come around to the passenger side here and let me show you the dashboard and everything, because it's very nice. Even on this wood trimming here, you have the nice designing that you saw on the doors and even on the seats. And then really, you just have your typical glove compartment space. And here is the window sticker for this Acadia Denali Ultimate. The pricing that you see is in Canadian dollars. Well, that does it for the review on this 2026 GMC Acadia Denali Ultimate. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of this?